was so excited, and my husband was so excited when we found out we were expecting. Even more surprised when we found out we were expecting twins. Jack was born first, and he cried. And it was such a relief to just know that he was alive and breathing and was making his presence known. I could see Eric put his finger down, and Luke's tiny little hand wrapped around his fingertip, so I knew Luke was alive. That was our start of the NICU, and the boys were in the hospital for 5 months. There were some very frightening moments. When I was in the NICU, I was so happy to be with them, but I was missing Eric, and the fact that they were so far away made it exponentially more challenging.
Dr. Grillo checked her, and she had already been dilated. Immediately, they began some medicine, magnesium through her IV, and also some other medicines that she took. Fortunately, she was able to stop her labor at Tanner and arrange a transfer to a hospital in Atlanta. The fact that Eli was born just 1 floor away from the NICU was another reason why he was able to survive. Having a NICU near a mom who has a pregnancy that is at risk is very key. Just getting daily life done was a big challenge during those 3 months. But the caregivers, the doctors, nurses, and so on would also turn that back to us and say, he has done very well because of your involvement. We were very hands-on as much as we could. Those days when he was alone, it's hard to think about him up there without us.
And you would try to coordinate your time according to when he could be held, and you would do skin-on-skin time, and that's one correlation that those babies that have more skin-to-skin time actually do a lot better. And so I think about if he were in town, if he were closer, we would have just been able to do that more often.
I was in crisis mode from the moment my water broke until basically a year after Kate's birth. And I just was trying to get through the day. You know, I had a 2-year-old at home. I had to arrange daycare for her. I had to get back and forth into Atlanta to see Kate. I just had to just power through and do it. So I don't remember a lot about the time, quite frankly. And it was such a traumatic experience. I'm happy that you're doing this because I think people can look at me and see kind of what a devastating experience it is, even though my child has come out perfectly perfect. She's amazing, and yet that time in my life was absolutely horrible.
I am so thrilled and could not be more happy about the possibility and the prospect of having a neonatal intensive care unit here in Carrollton.
I don't think that my story is unique. I think that there are a lot of families out there that are in the same situation. I think it will make a world of difference. I just don't want anyone to have to go through that. It was really, really rough.